I am Izzy Noodles, welcome back to Tomb Raider Anniversary. We're starting off the Greece levels today, and this is the longest level of the game. It can come across as pretty complicated to those playing for the first time. So, let's begin.
I've acquired new evidence that leads me to believe it is the Skion itself that is in some strange way a vast library of information to rival even Alexandria. I am now convinced that if I can obtain it, I will finally discover what happened to my beloved Amelia.
Oh, Pierre, you litterbug.
Tisk, tisk, Pierre. Okay, so we start off in this kind of outside area. We're not completely outside, but we're outside of the main level section. So the moment I advance forward, we're going to have two lions. So with the shotgun at fairly close range, you can instantly make it rage. So get ready for... Oh. Kind of wasted a shot. Thought I could get that one. Oh. Okay, we did it anyway. It's fine.
I suppose you're more of a dog person.
Natla doesn't honor her contracts, Pierre. I'd move on if I were you.
No, mademoiselle. Natla and I understand each other. I find things for her, and she rewards me handsomely. But you see the very thing she does. That is why you are not trusted.
I trust my instincts.
And that is why you are in second place. I am a professional, mademoiselle. I focus on the job, and I get paid.
There's more to life than money, Pierre.
This isn't life, mademoiselle. It's business. Your compulsion prevents you from seeing the difference.
It hasn't prevented me from getting a piece of the Skion. How's business for you?
Touché. So then, why don't we see whose compulsion gets them the next piece?
Okay, so potentially you can kill those two, the tigers. No, they were not tigers, they were lions. You can kill lions in 2 shots. The first to rage them, the second to do the headshot. But I kind of failed, but it's still good. We're okay. So, after that cutscene with Pierre, if I step forward onto this, we can see this door up the top opening, but once I step off, the door closes again. So we need to find something to weigh that down. So to begin with, we need to start climbing up. So a few of these pillars have these handholds. So you want to begin always on this one. You can't climb up to the top from any others. Okay, and then just line up, so it can be tricky on the Wii especially to line up, but that was a pretty decent jump. And I'm just coming in here to show you there is an artifact that we can also collect. So yeah, I do tend to, this is the level where I move the camera a lot. So grapple across.
The Greeks had an affinity for heavenly bodies.
And for those not familiar with the Wii, you can instantly see this looks very different. Well, not very, but a bit. Slightly different. There's weird lights coming through. Now the main objective is to get this gate open, and it's that globe we can see through there that we're going to put on that trigger tile. Now if you do know all the combinations, you can go ahead and use them straight away, but on the Wii they have to be used in order. So that's kind of annoying, but oh well. So here is our first solution. Again, we can see this looks kind of different. So we have lines. This time we have this sideways W. So let's go ahead and open that door. And Lara's going to pull out her magic wand. And then we can connect the dots. You kind of got to be quick because those lines start to fade. So the gate behind me is not yet open, but we did open this. Oh, that was a late grapple. GG, Lara. Don't make me panic. The grapple is kind of awkward on the Wii. So as we come into this area, we have the next part of the puzzle. So just brush away the dirt and we'll see the solution. And you're not done until it tells you you're done. There we go, kind of a rigid figure of 8. So back we go, don't you dare fall down. Straight lines, Lara, let's go in straight lines. So now enter that symbol. I always find it easier to do the line in the middle first. Success! The gate is open. So now it's telling us just grapple these ring hooks, pull those out. One on each side. And that's freed up the globe. So just make sure you push it off the edge and then we're going to follow it down. Don't forget the relic. I will not go ahead and claim that straight away. I'll wait until we find the solution to show you where that is to open up that gate. But as you can see, I saved my fall by dropping onto that short pillar just there. You can take a lot of damage jumping straight down. Cool beans, the high gate is open. So let's head on through. So again, climbing up from this pillar. Okay, careful, there's a slightly long drop. Not too long, but you'll take some damage, so just easily grab the hook just here and ease your way down. And before I drop, I can just swing on over to this hidden sneaky ledge just to grab a medpack. Okay, and next we have this, and that opens this gate, but alas, we'll need something to weigh it down, so we're going to use the globe that we just pushed. So there would usually be a switch on this wall, but this time we have the tumbler mechanism. We need to look for the clue on how to solve the puzzle there. So that is right here, and we just need to get out our archaeology set again and try and break away the rocks that's covering it. So look for the weak spots. There we go. So the rumble control is ideal for this. So you can turn rumble off on your Wii settings, but I don't recommend it, especially for this. It's just going to take a little longer to solve the puzzles. Okay, and then just copy down your solution. So you don't need to do any of this if you want to just, if you know the solution, you can just go ahead and turn the tumblers. Excuse the siren outside. Okay, and this solution is actually the easiest because all you gotta do is grab this bottom tumbler. Bish bash bosh. And as if by magic, we have some more lions. So one trick is you can actually, if you shoot the lion and kill it in time, you can get it to just stay on this platform while it's dead and run straight on in before the lion just disappears. But same strat. Whoa, hello. Right, that was, again, not so successful, but it's fine. It's fine. Trying to be swish and do it in 2 shots. Not this time. Okay, so just grab the globe and then take it straight on in. Cool beans. Now, before we head on through, don't forget, there is the artifact to claim. And there is our solution. The camera changed just then, but that's fine. So look up, and there we go. Very sneaky. So let's go grab that. I'm waiting for my prompt. There we go. Oh, it keeps disappearing. There we go. I got it. Oh, come on. Awesome stuff. Nice. Okay, so making my way down because the top door is closed. Now the Atlas globe thing is right there. And now we can head on in. Okay, and here is the main event. So this room is incredibly tall. You don't want to fall down. So the objective is, there's 4 different challenge rooms. You see one just over there. Each room has a key. We need to collect the 4 keys, and there is a door down at the very lowest level, which will then take us to the next level once we use all 4 keys. So we need to open each door first to each room. So you see either side of this doorway there's 2 wall torches. Currently they are not lit because the door is closed. So once we open the door, the torches will light with a flame, and once we've completed the room and picked up the key, the torches will be unlit but with smoke coming out. And also the switches to open the rooms, they also have torches, so once you've pulled a lever there will be flames. So that's a good way to indicate your progress throughout this, because as I've said, this can be a very complicated level. You've just got to find a good strat. So my order will be to use the 2 levers at the top, just here. So these open Hephaestus and Poseidon, and then I will do those rooms once I've pulled the levers. There's the lever at the bottom, and then I will do that room which is Atlas, and then the lever above the bottom, so technically the first floor, that's for Damocles, and then I will do Damocles. So firstly, I'm gonna do these 2 top levers. So just pull this out from the wall with the grapple. I'm gonna go for the left one first. And as I said, lots of camera moving. And once I pull this, we will have bats right in my face, which is kind of annoying. So there we see Poseidon has opened, and there's flames on the wall torches. Okay, they're down. They're so annoying because they're literally right in your face. Okay, across the way to get to the other one, we do need to just drop down a level. And I find it easier just to set myself up now here so we can pull this. I'm going to shoot this. There we go. Takes a moment, especially on the Wii. So I didn't need to do those yet, but I did. This is the one that we need to pull to get to that lever. So I do find it slightly easier to do all of this up here from this level anyway. She kind of struggles to reach with the grapple sometimes. Okay, and this will move just as you climb on, so that's very disorientating. Oh, so along the way, grab the Medpack. There's some very precarious jumps here, you may have already noticed. Okay, and then pull this lever. So this will open Hephaestus. And we will have some more bats, but they're not nearly as obnoxious. They give you a moment. Awesome stuff. So now on to Hephaestus. So just drop down. So this target, if you didn't shoot this yet, you'll want to do it now. This will help us get to the Hephaestus room. So it's brought out this ledge, enabling us to jump across. And just here, Lara should grab ledges as she drops down, but this is one of those notorious ledges where sometimes she doesn't, so just press the down button when you're near a ledge, if Lara's either playing up or you just don't feel safe. Okay, drop down, get ready to save your fall. And here's another awkward angle. There we go, be very careful just there. That's another tricky spot, even when you are pressing the down button to be able to grab the ledge. Okay, so entering the first room. So entering it and exiting the rooms are pretty generic, all the same. You have a lever, there's a gate, it rises up, but the gate actually falls down. So you have to grab this ledge in time, but this one is slightly different. So if I pull the lever, the gate lifts and then it actually it breaks. So the way to get into this room, we can just go ahead and grab these handholds. Awesome stuff. So there's a lot of lightning going on in this room. So the gates ahead are closed. So to open up that, you see there's 4 raised tiles in the room. We don't want to step on the tiles that are raising and changing, because we'll get electrocuted. That was close. We want to just time it right. Step on these 4 outer ones. Oh, I couldn't tell whether that was raised or not. But we did it. We did it. Well, that was kind of dumb, but I'm fine. I'm okay. So the key we need is behind the gate. Obviously, get the gate open. That is our challenge. So we need 3 of these busts. But we can see we only have 1. So the 3 of them need to be placed in each of these indents in the ground. If I can see what I'm doing. There we go, and then they all just need to face inward. So, how to find more busts? Well, we have this block just here. We can move this around and we can actually put it right here. If I just move the camera, we got this big old hammer. So we're going to smash the block. And it's going to magically form the shape of a perfect bust. Okay, we need another block now. So the last block is right up there. So just here, we're going to tempt fate. We're going to use the hammer to climb the higher ledges. So just trigger it to come down. And I'm going to go to the left just for an item. I'll have to wait a moment and use the height of the hammer in order just to come up here and grab the Medpack. But usually you can just instantly jump straight over to here from the hammer. I missed. There we go. Okay, so to the polls. Lara, what is you doing to me today? Okay, quick detour for an artifact. That feels like a hidden in plain sight one that is literally right there and you can easily miss it. Okay, and across again, and here we go. All you gotta do is push this block down to the ground. Magic. Okay, so that showed us that this tile here kind of changed. We need to trigger the hammer again, being careful, and that big boom is what's opened the gate to the key. You have found the key of Hephaestus. Challenge complete. So now we can leave. So now I can show you the way the gates usually work. So just pull the lever. The gates are timed, but listen for the beats. Okay, so there's 4 beats. You want to jump on the 4th. Okay, and this platform has come from the wall, allowing us easy access back to the middle. So now heading to Hephaestus. Okay, so just gonna... I probably took the long route just there. Whoops, that's not what you needed to do at all. Okay, so I was aiming for the ladder. The ladder is the safer way down. And down again. And there we go. Losing my bearings. So just pull this out of the wall and then hop on over. And then aim for these handholds. Awesome stuff. And then carefully just slide on down to Poseidon. So this will be one of the usual gates. Just pull the lever, grab the gate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome stuff. And we got some rats. It takes some shooting, but excuse me, that's just me on the Wii. I'm useless. So jump on down. Don't forget what the controls are. That was a bit embarrassing. Pull this lever. And then head on in. So the first thing we can do in the room, jump straight on in the water and we'll be able to claim an artifact. So pull this lever. And that's opened up a gate that is right here. Okay, so now I'm going to start climbing. So we will be lowering and raising the water in this room quite a bit. The objective is to, we need to get the key. You can see it right there just shining behind the gate. We'll need a raft to be able to stand on so that we can reach these handholds and then climb on into the gap to get the key. But we need the raft. Whoa, careful at the edges. Just going to grab some 50 caliber pistol ammo. And then pull this away to raise the water. So the reason I raised the water was so that I could swim over to here, and then I need to push this block off the edge. So before I lower the water again so that I can use the block, there's a lever that we can pull. Whoop. There we go, so that's released the raft, but as you can see, it's stuck under one of the bridges. So now go ahead and lower the water again. So we can see the raft right there actually. I seem to have climbed on the raft just there as well. So I lowered the water again so that I can now use this block. This is the one I just pushed off the edge. And then we're going to lower the water level even more. So now we can put the raft where we need it. So to... Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy, Lara. Okay, so to get down safely, just grab these handholds. Otherwise you might take quite a bit of damage. So here's the raft. I'm going to pull it all the way over as far as I can get it to go. There's a lot of rubble down here, so I can't just maneuver it exactly how I want it. Lara. That's one curse of the Wii. She just... If there's nothing right in the middle of the screen to grapple, she grapples where the pointer happens to be pointing, which is often not even on the screen. Okay, so you just want this right over here on that grating. Okay, so now we can head back up. So we will need to move the raft again, but not far. Okay, so, whoops, don't fall in if you can help it. Okay, she fell again, whatever. We'll just... I was going to jump. Jump across. Never mind, not today. So we can grab this medpack here, and I came here so that I can pull the raft just a little bit further over here. Not all the way, though. So you see the two broken bridges just there? That's where you want it to be, just in between. And now, heading back up. So the raft is in the correct spot now, so all we got to do is raise the water level again, and then we can easily reach the handhold. Now you actually do not need the raft. One way to do it, it can take a few attempts. You can literally just jump across the bridge here over to the handhold. But it can take some attempts. You'll definitely want to raise the water level before attempting it, otherwise you'll just keep having to climb back up every time you fail. So it can take some practice. Okay, and there we go. Challenge complete. You have found the key of Poseidon. And then pull this lever, and then we can leave. Okay, and again, same old. Okay, so from here, I'm now heading straight down to the lowest level. Oh no, ooh, that was close, Lara. You veered to one side all of a sudden. Okay, so as I was saying, we're heading down to the very bottom to pull the lever that's all the way down there. So that is the Atlas lever. Now, unfortunately, they put the lever in a really annoying place because to get to the Atlas door, you have to head straight back up, all the way to the very top. Right, let's go. Okay, so shotgun shells here. I don't usually need to pick those up, but I failed today shooting the lions. Success, here we go. So from here, we're actually going to use the platform again that we pulled out from the wall, but this time we're going to the right. So jump over to here, let go, and then just press the down button to hang from the ledge, drop, but immediately press jump, because otherwise you will just slide on the slopes straight down to the very bottom. Awesome. Okay, so in my opinion, this is probably the quickest and easiest room. So we got to first grab this and spin it around. As we can see, this is closing up the floor to that chasm just there. But it is timed, so when you let go, you just gotta quickly head across. And what we need to do here, we can see 2 rows of spears. So if we get close to that, they're gonna do some damage. So we need to shoot each target that's up there on the wall to get rid of those spears. But as we do, it's gonna jolt Atlas's globe that he's holding on his shoulders. So we need an escape route. That's the first thing we need to do. Make ourselves an escape route. Okay, so 50 caliber bullets just there. Pull this lever. And there we go. So you might assume you'll want to be on that marker to do this. The further you are away, the better. So, my hands are not very steady. Okay, finally. Okay, so that was the first row of spikes. And then run! There we go, so that's a proper Indiana Jones moment. So now use this again so that we can get back across and claim the key. So also some more shotgun shells. I can't pick these up. You found the key of Atlas. Challenge complete. Okay, so now the globe destroyed the poles that we swung on previously to get back across. So how do we get across? Well, the globe also destroyed this, so we can climb up here. And we can see there is a lever just here. So let me just grab this, and before pulling the lever, I'm just going to come up here to grab an artifact. Awesome stuff. And when you're ready, pull the lever. This is timed. Awesome! Another room in the bag. So one room to go. Whoop. Okay, so this door is slightly different. It will go up, but we don't hear the beats. But instead we do have this pole just here, so just jump back to the pole, and then that door will immediately close shut, and we can just go ahead and swing on out. Okay, so now before jumping back to the central structure, there is an artifact we can claim. Whoa. Oh, that was close. So also, this is the way to go as well for the next lever. So just jumping to here, if you do not want the artifact, just drop straight down. If you want the artifact to grab the pole, you need to lean back. So this is very awkward. And so is this jump. There we go, because Lara doesn't exactly grab that to climb up. So that's quite an awkward jump. So now back to the pole, very carefully. Cool. Straight down. And again. So now heading over to there. So this is another tricky jump. Not too bad, but it just puts you on edge. So here's the last lever we need to pull. Nice. So now let's head on over to Damocles. I don't know whether it's Damocles or Damocles. Okay, so jump across to here. This is where we need to be. I pulled this column down, so careful as you jump on, it's going to move a bit. And I need to move both of these crates. So this one goes all the way this way, and then this one comes all the way across this way. And then I will quickly just grab a Medpack that's over in this corner. Okay, so I can now jump onto this one after moving it. That's not what she was supposed to do. Try not to like double tap, because otherwise she somersaults. She doesn't like it when you double tap. Feels like you're telling her what to do. Okay, straight over to here. So if Lara does not seem to want to jump and have her footing, just move this block back just a little ways. Okay, Medpack, drop on down, and again, come around here, and you will see a ledge you can grab. Do not grab it. Instead, slide straight into Damocles. So you see the angle kind of changed as I walked into the room. So this is another different kind of door situation. The hole at the top is blocked. So we need to just pull this out. Be careful, because it can kill Lara. So pull the lever, the door will still raise, but it's got a shorter timer. So we need to block it with the block. Okay, last room, here we go. So just come on in, and how suspiciously quiet. What's with this room? Oh, here's the key. You have found the key of Damocles. Challenge complete? Okay, so the moment you pick up that key, you want to move out of the way really quick, otherwise you will be underneath all of these enormous swords. So the challenge is getting out of the room. So we have some 50 caliber bullets there, Medpack here, and this room is quite a challenge. Oopsie daisy. So the biggest challenge, I was going to say, is one of the grapple rings. Not this one though. This one's fine. Me and this grapple are friends. Even though it let me down just now. Okay, so if I just come to the end, you'll see just among these spikes, you can't see very well, but there is an artifact just glistening among those. So that's something else we will need from the room before we leave. So coming to this side, we'll need to pull this lever. And there we go. So that was important. I point that out when we get there. And now be careful of falling swords from the ceiling. So we've got a bit of a challenge to get through here. I will wait a moment. And you're better off waiting if you're playing for the first time, because you will see the pattern. So 2 sets of spikes will go down. You do not want to be remaining on the red tile. As you can see, that one comes back up first. Oops, no. That was close. Okay. Now along here, just stay close to this structure. And not like spin around. That's why. Okay, and the lever I pulled previously removed those spikes so that we can come around here. So from here I will work on getting the artifact. So you do need to come up here regardless, but we need to pull this lever for the artifact. So that's removed those spikes, plus some spikes to give us a shortcut back. Nice, and there's kind of a glitch here. She kind of, not always. There we go, she took damage. Sometimes she takes damage, it's kind of weird. But these spikes remove themselves as well to give us a shortcut back around. So now we really can focus on getting out of the room, which is a nightmare thanks to just one grapple. Yep. Okay, so come to this column. Well, you have to jump back. So the best way to know you're lined up, you want Lara's knee in line with, you know, the actual column. So her knee is just touching that edge. and you are guaranteed to hop back. Okay, so here we have the grapple. And then the top of that column is what we're aiming for. So jumping back can be very tricky, but this, for some reason, is one of the trickier ones. So I've got the knack of it, I think. So she often always falls down there. Don't press anything and you should be fine. She should catch herself. So if you're struggling with grapples, the moment you want to jump, make sure you let go of everything, but at the final moment, press back and jump. It is tough. So yeah, we're not out of the woods yet. So carefully jump across. Whoop. And then make sure you are lined up for this jump, because for me it can still go wrong. But the moment you've done that, we'll be okay. Here we go, and then this will open the door, which is down below. Awesome stuff. Let's get the heck out of here. So now we have all 4 keys and we can go ahead and use them. So I might be speaking too soon when I say I didn't die. I'm so pleased. Whoop, and the camera tends to go a bit funny just there. Nice. So now just head straight on down to the very bottom. And here is where we're going to place all the keys. Awesome stuff, another level in the bag. So, I hope you are enjoying the walkthrough so far. I've had some very positive comments so far that it's nice to actually see it on the Wii, so I'm so pleased to have chosen the Wii version just to showcase all its special features. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.